Hey guys, so today's video is a makeup tutorial on the look that I'm currently wearing. It is a very dramatic look, not extremely wearable, but I love looks like this where the eyes are really bold. They just really make your eye color pop no matter what eye color you have. I feel like looks like this just make your eyes pop. And I am using the new Morphe 35O2 palette. I was so excited when I saw this because the 35O palette is one of my favorite palettes from Morphe, and this new 35O2 palette is so pretty. It's even warmer than the other one. Not that it's like warmer, they're both very warm, but this one has like really intense pops of color here that are very warm that I love. This color is so incredible, and I really just wanted to use this palette in a makeup tutorial because so many of you guys were asking me if I had tried this out yet, what I thought about it. And I mean, I just used it today for the very first time, but all the colors I used were so good. This is literally like a fall palette right here, like so fall. You can get so many looks with this, and I love that there's a black. The only thing this palette really lacks for me are highlight shades. I highlighted my inner corners with this one today, and this is pretty much as highlighty as it gets for me, at least for my skin tone. I would have liked to see like one or two creamy highlight shades, but besides that, this palette is perfection. I cannot wait to play around with this even more. It inspires me so much. Like, I look at this and I just want to play with it. So I wanted to do something really bold and very fall-ish. And now I'm like really excited for fall. I was holding on to summer for a while there. I did not want summer to end, even though in Miami, is it really fall? No. But this totally inspires me to just jump into fall makeup looks. So definitely let me know what tutorials you want to see from me. Leave them in the comments below. What fall videos you want to see. Request. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this bold fall makeup look, and if you want to see how to get this makeup, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes, and now I'm jumping into the Morphe 35O2 palette. I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to use this as my crease color. This is pretty much going to be my transition shade to where all of the other eyeshadows I put on top will just blend better because we have this initial color down. So I'm just buffing this into my crease and just gradually building up the color. I'm pretty much putting this everywhere, as you can see. Then I'm going to go back into the palette and I'm going to take this shade right here. It's a really like vibrant terracotta color. And I'm going to start doing kind of like a halo eye. You can see on my other eye, I have that bright orange in the middle. So I'm just building up colors around it. I mean, you can put it on your entire eye. You don't have to leave the center blank, but you know, that's just what I'm doing. And I'm taking, okay, so I'm taking this shade. This shade is completely pointless in this step. It's just that I did it on the other eye when I was playing around with this palette, and I thought I have to do it again because, you know, I want to do the exact same steps, but that part right there, totally pointless because we will cover that. I'm going to go back into that terracotta shade, and I'm just going to blend the edges of this pink color so that everything looks nice and blended. This look takes a lot of blending. I'm going back into that first crease shade we used and just blending some more. You know how these looks are. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this deep color. I love it because it kind of has like a purple undertone. And I'm gonna start focusing this color on the outer corners and on the inner corners of my eye as well. And then I'm gonna connect that in the crease. I'm leaving the center of my eye bare. I'm not adding any of this eyeshadow on it because, like I said, I will go over it with the orange eyeshadow. But I'm just slowly building this color up. It's better to start off slow because this color is pretty dark. So I'm slowly building that color up until it's as deep as I want it. And then I'm just going back into that crease shade, blending some more. I always go back and just make sure that everything is nice and blended. Okay, so since there's no highlight shade in the palette, I'm gonna take my Catrice Prime and Fine Contour little kit here, and I'm gonna use the highlight shade to highlight my brow bone. Now I'm gonna take the orange shade in this palette. It's like a very shimmery, beautiful, fiery orange. And I'm just gonna place this directly in the center of the lid where we didn't apply any of the dark eyeshadow. And I'm just applying this with my finger. It's just so much easier to apply shadow with your finger. You get the best color payout that way. And now I'm just taking a brush and just blending out the edges, making sure they're blended into one another. And now I'm just gonna move on to the face before I finish up my eyes. I'm gonna take my Smashbox Primerizer, moisturizer and primer in one. I love this primer, it's so hydrating. And then I'm going to take my number 7 Stay Perfect foundation in the shade Warm Ivory. And I'm going to apply this with my LA Girl sponge. I really, really like this sponge. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it doesn't soak up any of my foundation. Like, it gives me maximum coverage, and I've never really experienced that with a sponge. I don't know. I think I'm really liking it. But anyway, love this foundation. Good stuff. And for concealer, I'm going in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just applying that underneath my eyes. And I'm also going to use this concealer to highlight my face as well. To set my concealer, I'm going to take my NYX HD powder. I think this is called Banana. I'm not sure, but I will have it down below as always. Okay, so moving back onto the eyes, I didn't realize I wasn't recording in this part, but basically I just used the first crease color we used on the eyes, and I'm just using this to smoke out my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go back into this little reddish terracotta shade. And on a smaller brush, I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to focus this color a little bit closer to my waterline than the other color. Like the other one, I was really blowing it out underneath there. This one, I'm doing it a little bit tighter. Then I'm going to go into the darkest color I used on the eyes, and I'm going to kind of mirror my top lid. So I'm going to focus this color on the outer corners and on the inner corners as well, leaving the center of my lower lash line bare because I'm going to apply this beautiful orange shade to it right now with my pinky. Oh, well, I tried to use it with a brush, and I was like, I like it better applied with my finger, so I went in with my pinky. And yeah. Oh, I used this shade to highlight my inner corners. And then I went in with my Anastasia Dark Side eyeliner, and I used this to tightline, and I applied this to my waterline as well to get like a really intense black waterline. And then I went in with my Inglot Gel Liner in number 77. And I'm just gonna add a little wing. I totally screwed up my right eye, as you can tell. The line is totally squiggly and crooked. But my Inglot liner was so dried out that I struggled big time doing my wings. So please ignore my wonky wing liner on the other eye. I apologize. But anyway, I went in with some falsies, and then I applied my Kokie Volume and Length mascara, and then boom, the eyes are done. Super, super fall-y, very dramatic. To contour my face, I'm going to use my Cover FX Suntan Bronzer. I love this to contour because it kind of has like a neutral, cool undertone, and I love using it to contour. By the way, I love this Glossier brush. It came with the Wowder, and I like it to contour. It's very fluffy, but like very thin. I like it. Not thin. I don't know. I just like it. And then to warm up my skin a little bit more, I went in with the Elcie bronzer in the shade Light. I just wanted to add a little bit of warmth to the face. For blush, I wanted to keep the warm theme, and I used one of my favorite blushes in the entire world. This is the Milani Warm Petals blush. It just goes with so many looks. I love this blush. I use it all the time. So just pop that on. And then for highlight, I'm going to take this Ofra highlight. This is the Nikkie Tutorials highlight in Glow Goals. I applied that to the tops of my cheekbones and onto my nose as well. And then to finish off the look, I'm going in with my lip color. I'm going to take this MAC Pro Longwear lip liner in Etcetera, and I'm just using this to line the just to line my lips, like to actually line my lips, not really fill them in. And then I'm going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Exposed Liquid Lipstick. I love this liquid lipstick. It's the perfect fall nude. I love it. But that completes this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Burning up. One ex-blood junkie. One drop out with $6.